Smugly Marshall has been slammed for cashing in on the coronavirus panic after he made £3,000 in 2 hours selling premium toilet paper out of his van. Another one, DJ is slammed for profiteering after making £3,000 in 2 hours selling packets of 45 toilet rolls for £15 from the back of his van. Lee Marshall from Whitstable, Kent. Oh, I live in Whitstable now apparently. Sold 600 cases of the rolls for £15 each. He bought the premium toilet rolls from a wholesaler, raking in thousands. Video of Lee advertising his makeshift business has divided viewers. Right, let's go back to the beginning. Right back. So you might remember that straw video. Do you remember when I went into McDonald's selling straws in McDonald's when there was that straw thing kicking off and then I done that? Do you remember it? If you don't, you're probably new around here and you should subscribe anyway. So yes, obviously there was the toilet roll crisis. I didn't know we were going to be in lockdown and it was going to turn into a national pandemic. So you know, Sunday afternoon you go out and you get those little cherry stalls and they're in the lay-by. I thought, right, I'm going to do my own toilet roll version of that. I'm a video creator. I do things that are a bit random, do you know what I mean? If there's a trending subject, sometimes I get on it and think, oh, that'll make a ridiculous, funny video. My way of dealing stuff is making videos and turning it into a bit of the humour sometimes. It's okay, you can have a joke about anything, as long as you don't directly aim a joke at someone who's ill, for instance, or whatever. But I don't need to tell you that, you already know. So yes, I thought I could set up a little business selling loo rolls in a lay-by. And then I looked on some group and then people messaging going, there's some van, he's selling loo rolls out of a lay-by, like not that far from my house. I was like, no, surely not. Literally drove down there. Sure enough, the guy's selling loo rolls. He's just got there, he sold a few packets, but nothing at this moment in time. And I say to him, mate, I make videos, blah, blah, blah. I was so rushed in that, I was like, I just want to make this little video. So I picked up this camera and I was like, yo guys, welcome to Lee's Loo Roll Limited. Literally just reeled it off the back of my head. You've seen the video. Yo, you can get these loo rolls now, come down, blah, 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 I've set up, you need loo rolls, we got them, that sort of thing. Anyway, my other friend come down and then we decided to live stream off the page, like, loo rolls, you need loo rolls, we've got loo rolls, we've got you covered, right? Done this video, the bloke was well happy, he gave me a free pack of loo rolls. And turns out he was a hotel chain supplier, still is, but obviously the hotels, no one's in them at the moment. He's got all this stock, he's got loads of staff to pay for, and he was like, well, if we can shift them, we can shift them, you know? Otherwise they're just gonna sit in my warehouse when people actually need loo rolls. He had an employee in Kent somewhere and was just like, do what you gotta do. If you think you can sell them, it's a legit business all above board. So that's what the bloke done. What I done is massively publicised this and like extreme over the top advertised it online for him. Like, you just wouldn't pump that much views into a person selling bog roll at the side of the road, you know? I gave him basically extreme free exposure for the business as a result of my video, which paid off for him, you know? Which is good. People needed loo roll and he sorted it out. Then came the backlash of the result of me and the video. I was sitting in the kitchen just over here and was like, I sold loo roll, I set up my own loo roll business in a I was like, fuck it, I've never done it before. I made £3,000 in 2 hours by selling loo roll in a lay-by, that'll do, bosh! And then we fucking caused a mass annoyance on the internet. The internet was very divided. A lot of my the Disco Boy old school subscribers knew this was an absolute joke. They're like, he's trolling you all. They know. They've been here for a while. They know what goes on this channel. But a lot of you, the internet was absolutely divided over this. And let's jump into some of the comments now. This one, in February, I'm a big fan, peace out. I was like, I put haha, big up. You are a legend, love the confidence. And then when I've done the loo roll video, unfollowed. Another guy, doesn't matter if he's given a few away. Fact is, you've still profited from selling necessities to people in need because they're not able to buy at a standard price. In a crisis, no different to people selling face masks and hand sanitizers online, scummy. I see a few of these comments like this. You look on the internet, you just Google this subject, a man sells bog roll, toilet roll and lay-by. Comments everywhere. The internet is absolutely divided. But I didn't even know. Like, I actually asked my mum after this. I was like, "What is the price of toilet rolls and that?" Because I didn't know. But apparently, for what that was, which is a version of Kleenex, like it's a big chain version of Kleenex. You can't buy this one in the shops. Fucking can't buy this one in the shops. You get me? What should he do? Give it away for free? Some people seem to think so. This geezer, look. I swear I'll smash your cunting face in. Even my good old friend Jack Jones jumped on it. Look. This is his Snapchat.
I need to bring in some emergency aid of toilet roll, you know what I mean? Like just drop it out of skies in little care packages or whatnot.
Bring an emergency aid of toilet roll, drop it out the sky in care packages. He actually thinks we're in an actual, like, war. You moan about people taking all the shitty roll, but you're the cunt who takes it all. Fucking hypocrite. Another one who just didn't get it. Like, because this come from a big warehouse. That would have sat there and it would be there now if they didn't sell it. This idiot, look, this is a definition of a fucking idiot. Missed opportunity here. You could have gone around giving it away for free and that would have made you gone absolutely viral and you would have earned more than likely 3K from views. Edward Snowden, no. And the geezer below, Ben Surley, is like, Edward Snowden, you going to sponsor that to get 3K ad revenue would need approximately 4 to 6 million views. Don't see that happening. Well, it wouldn't need quite that many views, but I ain't gonna, it ain't my thing, is it? I can't just ask someone else to do that and then pay. I don't want to bill with them for toilet rolls, thanks. But like I said, the internet was divided. We got a guy here, just want to say, fair play, lad. For doing what you're doing, prices are fair, you're giving people what they can't get. Well played, fuck the haters. They're all just jealous. They don't have the links or willing to take the risk and make a couple of quid themselves. So Christian, even if the video was true, he supported me, and this is what divided the internet. Even if people didn't know me, they were still backing it. We've got some brilliant comments here. Roz Padzet says, awesome job, Del Boy. Shanice Higgins straight below. Doesn't matter how it's dressed up, it's profiting from the pandemic and people's panicking. That kind of stuff doesn't sit well morally with decent people. Sorry, Shanice. Carol Jenkins. They are cheap compared to supermarkets. Well done, guys. Chris Bowden says, corner shop tried charging me £3 for 1 pack of baby wipes. Well done, mate. I don't know if these people know me or just everyone just calls you mate anyway in this game, don't they? Amanda Jane Ford. Ignore the haters. We need people like you, even for the last. Keep being you. Can you drop some in Wolverhampton, says Nathan. When the NHS is struggling to get supplies, this makes me mad. Justify it anyhow you like, but it's just wrong, says Samantha Peters. No, what's wrong, Samantha Peters, that you believe every word the press say? The press are scumbags. This is what also annoys me about this, right? In a time when it weren't that long ago that Caroline Flack committed suicide because of what the press was saying and how they manipulate these stories and turn it round on people to be the bad guy. Like, look at the shit that she was getting because of we don't actually know the truth. Like, I couldn't give a fuck what the press say about me. It really don't bother me. I've had enough years to get used of the press chatting shit, but if you're a much bigger, high-profile person, it's gonna really affect you. Like, I don't know, like, I don't walk out my door and get shit, but maybe that was happening to her and she was like, fuck this. Like, I'm used to YouTube, my main audience is YouTube, so all the hate is on the internet. Like, maybe she was getting shit because of what the press said in real life. I love the way they take a story, not even know the truth of it, and print in their online articles what I wrote online as absolute gospel. Like, imagine if they'd done that to all the YouTubers. The press printing out, YouTuber finds dead body. Like, the amount of people that chat shit on YouTube or clickbait title, that's what it's at. You ain't gonna click on a video with a dead out title. You wanna see, do you know what I mean? I look at videos, nice clickbait title, and I think, yeah, get me a bit of that. Let's see what that video's about. That's how it works. Some other comments. The classic, I hope he dies of cancer. What a disgusting person you are with your fake name, your keyboard warrior hidden somewhere in the Daily Mail's database. Wars 198998579. Shame on you, that's pure scummy to write a comment like that. Norma Show, it's idiots like you that pensioners and NHS staff are etc. struggling. Shame on you for making a fucking profit off other people's misery. What fucking idiots, be proud you robbers. I just replied, do you need any loo roll though? Leslie Measures, vile. Loads of out of work. Not all of them are greedy gits. Andy Peters, what a twat you are. I'm guessing you have just trashed whatever shit status you had by ripping people off. More fool to them though. Okay, Andy, okay. Christina Goldie, not price gouging, providing a service to community, orderly and controlled. We all poop, we all have a need. And then, like I said, the good comments come. He's charging the same as shops, if not cheaper. Don't seem like profiteering to me. £15 for 45 rolls is just about right, Asda. Lorna's in the middle there. If you want to do something, give it away to people who need it, like the elderly, etc., instead of lying in your pockets. Imagine if he actually done that. Imagine if I told that to them. You see this £7,000 worth of stock you've got? Why don't you just go and give it away to everyone? Can you imagine just giving it away to everyone? Like, he's got a business, he's got staff to pay for. I know the government's sorting bits out now, but at the time, he didn't know that. He's doing what he's got to do, and you're a business. You don't earn money by giving stuff away. Lorna, no. Just no. Pete Tainton, helping the public at reasonable prices, fair play to the bloke. Well, at least he hasn't been greedy, can't like the rest of them. Fair play, he's just got a bit of money for 2, keep going, maybe his 4 kids. Craig CCFC, the guy deserves a medal. A medal for the most greedy and award totally unfair. And not a forthright people that need it. Hope that money buys you something nice, not, oh, Craig, you told me. Discussing, man, instead of making a profit on what you have, why not help the elderly and those who struggle to even get to the shops? Someone's corrected him below. Is man disgusting or disgusting? Well, Joe, let me tell you something. I did actually, out of the goodness of my heart, but I'm not one of them people on the internet that wants to do stuff and look good. I'm not an internet do-gooder. If you want to find someone who's an internet do-gooder, go and look for one of them. I can't think of any names off the top of my head. Like, I'm not out to be that guy on the internet. But I did actually deliver it because people were messaging me by then. This was going around. My phone was going off. Even my own mum and dad was like, can you get toilet roll? Someone needs some up the street. Norman, your granddad needs some. Like, my phone wasn't stopping. Friends of friends were messaging me. Like, I ended up actually like taking loads of it to give to my friends. And I did drop off some at a very elderly lady's house. The press put it that I dropped it off to an elderly lady's house who was scared. They just left it like that. Not scared of me, she was scared of the coronavirus and didn't want to leave her house, so I said I'd drop something off to her house because it was a friend of my friend's nan or something like that. But I love the way the press forget the words. Dropped it off at her house, she was scared. Maggie Dipper, you've got to do what you've got to do. Well done for helping people out, making a profit, but also keeping it affordable, unlike some shops. Some of these shops were disgusting, selling at a £10 a roll. I see them videos. Jim Stafford, fair play to you all. You made a living and did not rip people off, help the community out. That's what I think them guys did. Do you know what I mean? I didn't earn any profit out of this. I just put a clickbait title and got the world talking. Barbara Allison, you're doing a great job, keep it up. They're selling 1 bottle of Cowpole for £19.99, so how is £15 for 45 bog roll a rip-off? At least you're trying to help, Tom Moore put. This cracks me up as well. Look, people, absolute bellends. I wonder if anyone from HMRC reads this. I appreciate times are hard, made harder for most by profiteering, but we all need to pay our tax on our earnings. If you're lucky enough to still have a job, otherwise how do people think the government are going to provide any kind of financial support at all, even if there is less going on in the pot? Leslie Marr. Yes, Leslie, I understand. David Smith's come up with a brilliant comment. If it comes to it, I recommend wiping with the Sun or the Daily Mail. It's cheap and I feel like a moral victory. Yeah, that's absolutely true, because we know, especially if you're up north, the Sun are scumbags and they chat absolute shit about everyone. Don't believe a word the Sun says. In fact, the comment below already says, Jenny Cheston Barker says, plus they're already full of shit, so a little bit more won't hurt. And the Metro as well, I've noticed the Metro has got bad. The Metro is like the Sun's little baby brother. It's like up and coming for another paper that talks absolute shit. Like, I can't remember what the comment said, like, I'll find it, but the Metro, you scumbags. Jill Angius says, crap headlines to try and instill hatred. Yes, Lee sells out the back of a van and local people are loving him. His product is competitively priced. He doesn't sell bulk orders off a lorry, but will take bulk orders to deliver, which is what we were doing. And the guy who actually had the loo rolls for sale was delivering loads of loo roll everywhere. He'd done like 40, 50 drops. Local people can depend on him, like they could actually, like he was taking the loo rolls places. It's the manic bulk buyers you should be slating, not Lee. And Dara, because the papers did actually put a ridiculous article to get you to click on it, just like I did, like a ridiculous headline. But if you actually looked inside it, they actually put quite a lot of truth. They just put their clickbait headline, otherwise you wouldn't have clicked. But he says, proof that too many people have an opinion without reading the actual article. Based on the dislikes, it's 15 for 45, bargain. Rita Gannon, would be nice if we gave the profits to homeless charity. Johnny Sullivan, why not a different job then? Supermarkets are asking for staff and delivery drivers at the minute, so why not get a job like that? Johnny Sullivan, what, just because I've lost my job DJing and I've got no bookings, I'm just going to take a job in a supermarket because you told me to do. Don't worry about me, mate, concentrate on yourself. And Danny Robson has a good point, because if that was my loo roll business, I'd definitely be making more money than a grocery store top position, wouldn't I? He even says, did you even bother reading the article? Yeah, why not get a job that may make quarter of this? Yeah, see, people know. Like, the internet is just, like, dumb, isn't it, a lot of time? Jenny McDowell, you don't think the rest of us have the same problem? What about your grandparents? We all need money and go over our heads too. While some of us lose everything, we just sit there and smiling and raking in the money. Read the article in future. Metro is today's Sun, says Paul Hutley. Be aware of what you're dealing with. LV Peck. Well, where is the police? Where is the protection for the customer? No active authority in this country apart from HMRC. What? Police? Police for someone selling loo roll at the side of the road? Grow up. And a lot of people still didn't get the fact that you can't go and buy these in the wholesalers. They didn't come from an actual wholesalers. Like, so the wholesalers weren't out of stock. Jenny Gerard, the money should be donated to a charity of the NHS workers' choice. What, so that bloke's business, he should just give the money away rather than paying his staff that need money to eat. I understand the NHS do a great job, but a business can't be just giving money away. He's suffering right now, do you know what I mean? We're all in the same boat, aren't we, at the moment? This guy gets it. No money, no, the money should be used to pay his bills and feed himself. As a DJ, he's likely to suffer financial losses. He's just bridging the gap. 34p a roll is hardly a crime of the century. Richard had my back. Where are you, Richard? Sheila Guilford. The guy should be arrested and prosecuted. How dare he smile and make a profit from a global crisis? Sheila, fuck off. He can be fined for that now. They told the big shops if they put the prices up, they will get a fine. What, fine for selling loo rolls at a fucking normal price? Andrew Pritchard, you're a cunt. Betty Jen. What a dickhead. Shameful. Betty, what's that picture about? Shut up, you cardboard cutout cunt. Elaine Field, dickhead. Nina Kumar, idiot. Samir Awan, the parasite sucking on humanity. Alex McKenna, hope he enjoys the £10,000 fine. For what? For doing a video pretending I had a fucking loo roll company. The thing is, it worked well, but you can't believe why would you believe what a prankster says on YouTube who's known for trolling the internet? Idiots. The press should know better. These are the real criminals. Look, how greedy. Man forced to give away 17,000 bottles of hand sanitizer, which they tried to sell for £60 each. Now that's the actual scum that bought it just to sell it for loads. Now that's the people you want to be getting. Don't come after me. Stephanie D, taking advantage of the situation and profiting from people who are struggling who can't get it. They aren't helping people out with kindness, they're just filling their own wallets. Someone's replied, you fucking cunt. What a stupid comment. Sarah Cunningham, yes, and my point is, by selling them for double the price you would at any other time, be able to buy them for, they are profiteering from people's struggle. See, this is why I asked my mum, and she said that £15 for 45 is not double the price. Nicole Cunningham, this is a joke. So you're charging people double what they should pay in supermarkets and you think you're helping. Helping is going around to the elderly and less unfortunate and giving it away for free. Nicole, why don't you buy £7,000 worth of toilet roll, which is I think what actually went out, and go around giving it to the homeless people for free and the elderly, because you'd probably still be there now doing it. What a stupid comment. Stop saying you're not profiteering when you clearly are. You're not smart, you're not helping the vulnerable, and you're not a good person. Roxy, read the articles in future. That's messed up, says Callum. I really like your videos normally, but you're profiteering off a health crisis. The bulk buy that you made to get all this could have helped stop old ladies and other people from needing it and accessing. Well, Callum, I'm sorry, I did actually troll you because I obviously told you that I bulk buyed it, but I actually didn't at all. Like, we've already discussed that I just went up and made a little video. And my favourite comment of all, I think he just copied the other geezer who said this earlier. What an absolute dumbass. You could have filmed yourself giving it away to people who need it, and instead of making 3,000, you could have made 300,000 from the views alone. You'd have to get 30 million views. And like I said, it's not my toilet roll, so I can't give it away for free. Pay attention, children. This is why it's important to go to school. No, this is why it's important to go to school, so you don't listen to dumbasses like this that think they're right. You don't buy £7,000 worth of stock and give it away for free on the chance the video might go viral. And believe me, to make £300,000 off YouTube, you've got to be Logan Paul. There were a few comments because obviously the video went around, it hit Lad Bible, it hit the Sun. These were a few comments that I found on the internet. This is off the Lad Bibles page. This is exactly what selling on the black market is about and exploiting poor people in need. Shame on you, Lad Bible, for promoting videos like this. Tammy, they are part of the reason that the shelves are empty. Stench Stew, how can Lad Bible even show this as an act of kindness? If he and lots of his friends lost their jobs, find a new one caused by the massive demand for delivery drivers, retail, and do some real help rather than adding to the situation. Claire Tilley, how about dishing out to the pensioners at disadvantage for free instead of profiting? It's funny like how trolled the internet are, like they don't even know the story. I love how they are targeting the old people, that they are the ones that need it and they're doing that making them feel bad. Just because they are smiling about it, bet they are felt intimidated. What? I hope you get the gist of that, guys. I know why it sort of divided the internet, that you didn't know the whole story. I put a clickbait title. The press should never, ever print something without actual truth behind it, but we know they chat shit and anything for their clickbait story. I had a product and they bought into the product and thought this is a great little article and that we can earn money out of. You've got to remember, them press calling me disgusting are the ones earning money out of that article. Stay safe, coronavirus is serious. We've got to be careful and take this seriously because it might not affect me, but if I've got it, it could affect someone else who hasn't got such a strong immune system, and that's what's going on in the world. There's a lot of people just going around like normal thinking we're on some sort of holiday. You've seen all the videos. Just be careful, be safe, make your immune system a fighting beast, get your broccoli in, your nutrients, turn yourself into a lean, mean, disease, immune, virus-killing machine. That's about all I've got to say on the matter. Just fucking be strong, do exercise, get yourself out there, get your blood pumping. We can fight this together. Other than that, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. I will be floating around in the comments. It'll be interesting to know what you guys are going to say about this one. And I will see you very soon. Goodbye.